Do you find yourself constantly checking your phone, even when you know that there is nothing new there? In today's video, we are diving into the 6 reasons behind this addictive habit. And of course, I will share with you tips that will help you to solve this problem. Hi everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel, Monvie. Before I will go to reasons, I just wanted to clarify something. Phone indeed is not a problem. It's more about what do you have in that phone. If you have plenty of apps, social media, you get notifications from them, you consume a lot of content, for sure you will not let that phone out of your hands. But if you have nothing apart from calling function and gallery, will you spend that much time there? No, you will not find anything interesting there. Of course, if you didn't download each funny video from TikTok to your gallery. So think about this. How many unnecessary apps do you have? You never use them, but just because of quantity, you're convinced that there is something interesting in your phone and you can't stop checking it. And now let's finally move to the tips. Your phone distracts you. You know how difficult it is to work or learn something when your phone always tries to attract your attention. You can even receive messages when no one texts you from social media, news, apps, etc. And to tell the truth, it really bothers. You can't focus on anything. So you can shut off all the notifications from apps and social media. As for me, I turned off all the notifications on Instagram and on YouTube. I noticed how more focused I became. Because if you will hear each like and comment, you will truly become crazy. I even shut off group chats on messengers, as so many people like to chat there as they are chatting in one-to-one chat, or just sending images every 2 minutes. Nothing awful will happen if you will miss that message and will not respond immediately. A person can call if something serious happened. In other situation, you don't need all those 20 videos from TikTok that your friend sends you each day, just because this person doesn't know what to do and she has plenty of spare time. By the way, I advise you to use flight mode more often because it's such a nice tool that you almost forget that you have your phone. For instance, I turn it off when I make my videos because I don't want to be distracted, receive any unexpected calls, and then to start making my video from scratch. Turning off the internet can be also useful if you don't need it now. I do that during reading a book usually, or when I go to sleep, because one more time, I don't need any messages at night when I'm supposed to sleep. Like, I will not chat with anyone because it's my precious time for sleep. You have it near you. When your phone is always with you everywhere and you see it, because there is a difference. It can be, for example, in your backpack and you don't see it. As a result, you have less desire to take it and check your Instagram, for example. But when it's near you on the table, there are more chances that you will take it. It's like cookies right in front of your nose. You promise to yourself that you would not eat them, but you see them, they bother you, and you can't see anything else. So with phone, it's the same story. You look at your phone not at a simple thing, but at something that can entertain you. You can chat with someone, etc. In other words, you see all these possibilities that your phone can give to you. Try to leave it somewhere when you at least don't see it. In the drawer in your desk, in your backpack, or even in another room if you don't need it now. By this, I promise to you that you will avoid this unconscious taking and checking your phone. Because if you want to do that, you will need to stand up and go to another room. However, now you will realize, do you really need that phone? It would take so much just to take it. When you go for a short walk, leave it at home, because you end up listening to music or calling someone. As going along the streets, it's very boring for you, but it's the only moment when you don't need it. It's like meditation. You will not check your phone during it, right? I hope so. And one more thing, in the evening, before you go to bed, don't leave your phone on your bed or near to it. By this, you will avoid taking it and scrolling for several hours in the morning and ruining all your productive day even before it started. I always leave my phone on the table to charge it during night. And in the morning, when I use an alarm, I need to get up and make several steps to switch it off. Or when I wake up by myself without any alarm, I don't even need to take it. You're not busy. If you don't know what to do, of course, you will not find anything more interesting than sitting on your phone. I know plenty of people whom you can ask, what do you do when you have free time? In fact, the only thing that they have is free time, but anyway, and they answer, oh, I sleep, I eat, I wipe down the shelves, and that's all. They don't even say that they sit on their phone, as they perfectly understand that it's a complete wasting of their time. For most of the people, it's okay to come back home from uni, from school, from job, and just to sit on their phone until they go to bed. So there is a very easy solution for this. Just find things to do. Make yourself busy. Find hobbies, things that you like, but do at least something. When your day will be planned, believe me, you will not be ready even to waste those 10 minutes on social media, as your life is bright even without them. You need to consume something consistently. As now we live in the world of total consumption, it's not a surprise that you consume and don't even notice how often do you do that, and that actually it's your habit and you're addicted to that. 95% of people consume the content and only 5 of them produce it. However, it doesn't deny that fact that producers of the content don't consume it. They do that, but less often, as they don't have that much free time. For example, I'm a producer of the content because I create videos for my YouTube channel, and my viewers, they are consumers. Of course, I also consume the content, but I don't spend on that several hours per day. For me, it's enough 20 minutes, 30 minutes just to get some inspiration to create more videos. And pay attention to this. I don't say just to consume social media and to look at other people's lives, but I say to get some inspiration in order to create my content. For instance, you don't know what to do. Of course, you will not just sit and stare at the ceiling. You will take your phone, open Instagram and start scrolling. By this, you consume something all the time, and even when you watch a series, it becomes bored already in a minute and you take your phone. By the way, listening to music during walking or completing a certain task, it's the same thing. You just distract yourself, and as a result, you're not focused on that thing that you're doing right now. So, how to solve this problem? Each time when you take your phone, just ask yourself, why do I need my phone right now? What will I get from scrolling TikTok when I need to complete my work? And overall, will it benefit me? During first period of time, it will be really tough because you're not conscious, and you will open that Instagram or TikTok even without any questions. But try to stick to this tip, and in time you will notice that your phone has less control over you as you question everything. Those situations when you take your phone, just scroll to the right and left on your main screen and then switch it off. It can seem really stupid, but we do that very often, and it's already an addiction because you even don't have any reason. You become bored very fast and can't concentrate. As I've already said with the movie, that you can't watch it without your phone, or for example, when you have a dinner, you also need to scroll something just because you can't enjoy the process. For you, it's so tedious just to sit and eat. Why do I need to do that if I can save my time and watch several funny videos on TikTok? You become uninterested in this world. Things that were interesting for you before, they become so meaningless and so boring because you compare everything with that unrealistic picture on social media. And moreover, those things that seem to you ordinary, when you see them on social media, you really like them just because it's on social media. For you, TikTok is something unreal. It's like another world. But in reality, TikTok is created by people and they have the same picture as you do, but they just make it look more pleasant and attractive to look at. It's very complicated to surprise you with something as you've already seen everything on social media. But it has nothing to do with a real experience. Overall, I can say that because of this short-form content, people nowadays are not able to focus on something more than 5 minutes. Even 5 minutes is already too much and it seems like an eternity. Just cause on TikTok you can watch 15 different videos per 1 minute. You get this dopamine very quickly, but what happens next? You understand that in order to get this dopamine again, in real life, you need to do hard things. To work out, for example, or to read a book. So you go on TikTok and become addicted. Of course, there are some ways to solve this problem. Firstly, try not to use your phone for entertainment. By this, I mean to watch series, even to consume social media if you don't really get anything useful from there. Play phone games and etc. Choose what you need your phone for calls, for job, for creating content, and use it only in this situation. Secondly, if you are so addicted to social media, I advise you to choose YouTube over TikTok. On YouTube, you can find really useful videos. I don't say that on TikTok you can't find them, but what I've noticed that very often I get so stupid videos that are not relevant to me at all. And furthermore, you will train your focus for more than 5 minutes. It's much better because you focus on something one during this period of time, and eventually you will notice that you can do something without any distractions during 30 minutes, 1 hour. And thirdly, avoid multitasking. Scrolling social media is actually multitasking because you go from one post or video to another one. You don't focus on neither of them. In real life, there is also a nice example. When you open your TikTok during watching a series or reading a book. If with book, it's already logical that you will not get back to reading it during nearest 20 or even an hour, With series, you think that you continue watching it. However, your brain just ignores that episode as you're focused on your phone. So control each time when you want to take your phone. And as I've already said before, ask yourself, in order to become conscious of this dumb scrolling, you spend most of your time alone. For sure, it's kind of difficult when you're always at home, you don't see other people, plus you're kind of bored, you don't know what to do. So the only solution to this problem can be just to take your phone and check social media. So my advice to you is be around people. Even if you don't have any friends, just go for a walk alone. At least you can see other people and you understand that you're not alone in this big world. Every day, go for a walk, you can listen to music, notice something new, just go there, go outside as often as possible. Even if you live in the same city already for 20, 30 years and you think that you've already seen everything and there is nothing that can surprise you and there is nothing new that you can see, go there. Even if you will not find anything interesting, at least you socialize. Okay, it's it's kind of passive socializing because you don't communicate with other people and you just see them, but it's the first step towards real communication. Moreover, if you will always be sitting at home, you will not be able to find any friends because no one will come to your home, just knock your door, hey, I want to be a friend. Like, it happens only in movies. Yeah, it's real life. We need to accept it. One more tip is try not to use your phone when you are with others. For example, when you sit at the cafe with your friend, try to leave your phone in your bag. Not even put it on your table because it will really distract you. At the same time, your friend, like, you're communicating, and just imagine how unpleasant it is when you're talking about something and your friend in front of you just take your phone and check something on his phone. So when you are with other people, you're with other people. You're not with your phone. So just leave it. Give it some rest, please. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you soon in my next videos. Bye!